this goes into, I was really curious about how being an entrepreneur and moving from a corporate salaried impactful, pressured environment, especially when it comes to technology, which is all the rage right now, and people, it's almost like this global narrative is that we should embrace it without any questions. How has pivoting from being in a salaried corporate environment to running your own business and being the master of your own destiny, how has that changed you as a person? Have you encountered challenges along the way? Has it been smooth sailing? How have you found it?
Yeah, it's the biggest difference for me is the amount of resources that were available to me in corporate America. I had a whole army of people behind me. And now when you start, it's just you and your belief and you believing in yourself. And that belief can sway. I'm not always like very even keeled. In sales, I was always very even keeled and not letting the highs get me too high or the lows get me too low, because it wasn't personal and it was a numbers game, and it was a game that I had figured out, doing it for 10 years at a good level. And this is a brand new game. And this game requires so much more self-care. That's been the biggest thing for me. If I don't take care of myself, if I'm not strong for myself, I can't be strong for my company, my responsibilities, my employees, my customers, my suppliers and vendors, all these people around me that I have to be strong for, and I cannot be strong for them if my cup isn't first full. What other people get is the overflow of my cup, but I can't go into a place where I have nothing left, because then everything falls apart. And I've played with that balance before, and I'd say that's the biggest thing for me is the self-care. That is the cornerstone of this. And then having really good long-term mentors around me has helped too, because everything is new every day, and that's really exciting. And I fail every day at something, and that's how I learn the most, is like fail and then change and then keep going. And I look at everything, my mindset is everything is just training. That I'm not pretending to be the best at this, that, or the other thing. I know what I like to do. I know what I don't like to do. In a business standpoint, and I don't beat myself up about being a beginner at all like the legalese of this. Like, whoa, there's so many contracts and there's so much legal stuff that is not me. I'm much more like high level, kind of like looking in the future, visionary, not deep in the details of accounting and legal and like managing of smaller projects. Like, that's just not what I enjoy. I enjoy creating leaders, activating leaders. Everybody in my business is a leader, and that's the big thing that we work on. That's very much part of our culture, is creating possibilities, acknowledging each other, and then working on developing their own leadership and really understanding what their goals are, what business goals are, and how those align. And yeah, I know that was probably quite a bit pretty fast there.
No, that makes sense. And I guess it comes back to the old or the traditional mantra that growth is painful, but inevitably, if you're in a state, Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about if you're in a state of protection or a state of growth. And protection, you're always, fearful, in a state of fear and scarcity, but you'll never move forward. And actually that growth, you have to push boundaries, you have to test yourself, and also when you're running your own business like myself and Maria, you have to become master and student at the same time, and switch those over, because there are areas that you don't have innate knowledge on, a priori knowledge on, and a lot of it is empirical knowledge, and you have to go out and ask for help and ask for advice. So it's really important.